Hey, yo, listen. It's Mr. Resource, Mr. Change Your Mind, Change Your Life. I'm here with an urgent message. No, listen, all jokes aside, AI is real and it's here. It's been here, right? So listen, we've been under attack. We've been under attack as consumers. We've been under attack as producers. We've been under attack as distributors. And I just want y'all to understand, as creators, I just want y'all to understand. What I mean by attack is that if a company is focused on profit and not focusing on bettering their people, then that means you're under attack, because they know that you don't have the understanding, the wherewithal to actually proceed and progress in life the way that you need the way that you need to, and focus the way that you need to. So what they do is that they just make adjustments, and then whoever make it is like survival of the fittest. That's nutty, right? So listen, automation, right? So listen, in stores, right? I just want to give you a simple concept. In the store, you watch it go from a whole line of cashiers to self-checkout. What does that mean? That means that they've already been replacing people in front of our face consistently for years now. That's not even just the case. Not only have they been replacing people, they've been raising prices, and they've been making us do the work. So I want you to understand how, when they try to make it seem like they're trying to cut costs and save money, how many costs do you need to cut? How much money do you need to save? How much profit do you need to gain? Well, that's depending on the company. How many people you need to hurt in the process? Well, depending on the company. The problem is that the leadership that we got do not prioritize getting the people in the mental arena sharper to be able to deal with threats like this when they show up, right? So what do? They go back to focusing on themselves, right? They act like they spreading the message. They have no enthusiasm. They have no excitement. And then they put the pressure on the people and make it seem like, oh, you should want to do this. You should know better. No, you should know all that you can reference. Right? You can reference is all that you can remember, right? All you can compare it to. Well, if all you know is what you know that's around you, how can you reference or compare it to something that could help you progress, proceed, advance? How does that work? It's damn near impossible. So listen, I'm here to tell y'all, this is what we doing. This is what I'm doing. I'm committing, I'm focused, I'm locked in, I'm dedicated to getting us to a point that we have to focus on progress. We have to focus on not being the group of people that's being left in the dust while other groups are prioritizing, because their distractions are not overwhelming them and nudging them constantly to be like, hey, look over here. Let me flash this thing over here. Magician, let me flash this shit over here to make you look over here. And then everything that's happening over here, that don't really matter. But the things that's happening over there are the things that really matter. So listen, AI, we focusing on AI, but first, we focusing on the mental arena. We getting you in the mental gym to get you focused, to get you enthusiastic, to get you excited, to get you knowledgeable, to get you to the peak mental space that you can be in, because that is vital and is extremely vital moving forward. If I sound excited, good. If you're not excited, that's a problem. You're going to have to learn how to hijack your mind. You're going to have to learn how to hijack your nervous system. You're going to have to learn how to hijack your emotions. They're yours. And if you don't do it, kiss the life that you know goodbye. And let me tell you something. Let me switch from being excited for a second and move right over into I need you to understand. If you got people that you love, right? If you got people that you really want to win, if you got people that you really want to take care of, now is not the time to let your ego interfere with what you can do moving forward. Now is the time for you to lock into that part of you that been knocking at you for so long, like you can do more, you can be more. And I'm not talking about the comfort side of you that be like, oh, they made, just as an example, they made a t-shirt line. I can make a t-shirt line. They opened up an eyelash shop. No. I'm talking about the side that's like, yo, you're really good at creating vision or visuals. Hey, yo, you're really good at grouping people together. Hey, yo, you're really good at speaking. You have really good personality for camera. This is not the time to be self-conscious. This is not the time to lean into your insecurity. This is not the time to let your excuses to keep you less overwhelm you and take control. This is now the time to shatter all that, get it out your way, so you can get into the prime mental space that you need to be in to deal with this new, well, I don't even really like calling it new, but this current obstacle. It needs to be handled, and we need to handle it as a collective. We can no longer play this game of individual, I can do this, me and mine. Nah. That's gonna get you wiped off the board and get you wiped off the board immediately. Like immediately, like the fastest that you can think. Think of somebody fast. Sonic, Flash, whoop, like get you wiped off just like that. I need you to really make this a priority. I need you to really make this a priority. For the rest of the month of July, we're going to be focusing on getting into the mental gym and getting stronger mentally. So then from there, we can hijack our nervous system, hijack our emotions, hijack our focus, hijack our discipline, take everything from one place that we already apply it and put it into a place that we can apply it to get us to actually grow in a position that adds to life and not take away from it. So again, if this reached you, then you're supposed to get this message. I'm Mr. Resource, Mr. Change Your Mind, Change Your Life, be the resource, be resourceful. Follow me, tune in. I'm dropping the schedule in the next 5 days on what we're doing for the rest of this year, all the way over into 2027. All right, listen, I appreciate you more than you think you are.